Well, there are quite a few ways you can live, right? You can have money as your center, right? It's like you live for money. This a lot of people do, right? You either do this or you live for family, for example, right? Like also a lot of parents do this. Or you might live for friendship or for love, like all of these things, like recognition, like all of them have like these limitations, right? Like for example, the person who only thinks about money, he'll neglect his family, right? And if he doesn't have money, he's nothing. Think of someone who only thinks about family, they are probably broke, right? Like they probably are. Or if you think about someone who only wants love, he'll become needy or she'll become needy. They are all just all of them have such big limitations, and there's only one thing which doesn't have a limitation, and that's just basic values. Like if you act from values which you have yourself been writing down, if you act from those, then there will be no limitations, right? Like the only limitation is if you have bad values, but you can change those. What are your core, most internal values which you already have? Write them down. This is an actionable step. Do this. Like, don't just sit around it like a pussy and don't just write it down. Like, I'm telling you, man, write it down. Just pick up a pen, pick up a piece of paper, and write them down. Let's actually see how living through these values will change your life. If I live through the value of helping people, then when will I feel weakness? Well, when I can't help somebody. This is quite a hard thing, right? Because you can't help everybody, but knowing that this is your core value will help you deal with it. Another value of mine, living freely. If I can't live freely, like I have to go to school, if I have to, get a job or something, I will feel very bad about this. It should make sense to value your freedom, like as an animalistic thing, right? We humans, we are also just animals, right? We stem from the apes and we still want to live a good life like these apes would have wanted, like in the same way. It's just with different circumstances, but we often think the same as animals do, right? We think like, oh yeah, I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat. Oh yeah, I want this, so I'll get it. But if you try to, get away of your nature, right? Like just going against it, are you still living freely? No, probably not. So living freely can mean a lot of things, right? It can mean just eating whatever you want. It can be talking to whoever you want. It can be doing whatever the frick you want, but obviously it has limitations. So living with these limitations, even on like your own core values, will mean having to accept the things you can't change. So you have now shifted your center, hopefully, from things like just wanting to make a lot of money, just wanting family, wanting all these. You have these values, right? Like in yourself. But if your value is to make as much money as possible, think also about the limitations of this value. It's not a bad thing. But if you live only through this, what will happen to the rest of your life? What will be the consequences? Think about that. Like, just do, bro. Well, because if you don't, like you have to, face big consequences. Like maybe your parents don't care about you anymore because you're only obsessed with money. Maybe you will have no purpose because you just value money over purpose, which purpose is like the leading factor to happiness for men especially, and not money. So I've gotten like this information from the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And I would highly recommend you to read it and take action on it. Because it gives you quite some insights into your own thinking. Like, unlike meditation, it's more practical, it's more actionable. And yes, meditation will also change your life, but this book has also changed mine. Right? Like, read it, please. You can get it in like a second-hand store for like $3, right? It's like, come on now. So if you are living aligned to your values, you will feel happy most of the time. Sure, something might, out of your control, just push you into like a place where you're not inside of your internal value, like you're not inside of, I mean, I don't know if inside of is the good word to use, but you're not living through your values, right? Like, for example, if your value is freedom and you have to go to school, yes, you will be outside of your value, right? You will not be aligned to it. But you will work on going to living a life where you are free, for example. You see what I mean? So, like, and identifying your values will help you align with those, and it will just create a bigger life satisfaction for you. So yeah, I hope it was a helpful video, and if you want, I also have a school community. The link will be down below, hopefully, if I don't forget. And it will also be on my profile on YouTube. It's there. It only costs like $9 per month for like basically all the communities on school, right? Which aren't paid, of course. Like, there are also paid communities. But you can get a lot of value from free communities, right? Because my own community is free. So yeah, there is really no pressure, but there is also nothing to lose. Like, $9 per month is like really nothing. And Netflix subscription also costs like more than this. And Netflix doesn't help you, so try it out, I say. Right? Just go click on the link and download it, because it's like the best social media platform in the entire world, if you ask me. So yeah, see you inside, hopefully.